Hello, I am Dr. Andrés F. Mambuca, clinical psychologist and behavior analyst. And today I want to welcome you to this channel, Mental Health Institute of Florida. This space is born with a very clear purpose to accompany, guide, and educate all families facing challenges related to autism, ADHD, childhood anxiety, and other neurodevelopmental disorders. Because when a doubt arises, when a diagnosis appears, many times loneliness also arises. Here you are not alone. Here, there is a way. What is the Mental Health Institute of Florida? I want to briefly tell you who we are. The Mental Health Institute of Florida is a center dedicated to comprehensive care for children, adolescents, and families. We specialize in autism, ADHD or attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, childhood, anxiety, behavioral problems, neuropsychological assessments, developmental and language therapies, early intervention, family and educational support. We use therapies based on scientific evidence, such as ABA, cognitive behavioral therapy, occupational therapy, sensory integration, and tools that help understand the child's emotional language. I have been working with children and families for over 30 years, and I have learned something very profound. The hardest part is not the diagnosis, it's the confusion and loneliness. That is why this channel was born, because the internet is full of information but little true guidance. Here you will find clear information with human language and scientific foundations. Starting today, I will share with you videos on topics such as what is autism really, early signs, when should I worry, how is ADHD diagnosed, which therapies work and which are dangerous, what to do in the event of a behavior crisis, how to talk to the school or a teacher, what legal rights does a child have in the United States, how to emotionally support the exhausted family. We will also have interviews, fictitious clinical cases, and step-by-step guides for parents, therapists, teachers, and mental health professionals. I do not believe that a diagnosis defines a child's destiny. I believe that each brain has its own way of speaking and deserves to be heard not with respect and science. Neurological diversity is not a flaw, it is part of the beauty of being human. Here, we do not seek to correct lives, but to accompany them and help them grow. In the upcoming chapters, we will analyze one by one the main neurodevelopmental disorders: autism, levels, signs, intervention, ADHD, types, assessment, and treatment. Childhood anxiety. When is it normal and when is it not? Speech and language development, challenging behavior at home and at school, strategies for parents and educators. It will be a clinical journey, but also emotional, because each diagnosis represents a life story. Thank you for being here. If this content can help someone else, share it. I am Dr. Andrés F. Mambuca, Director of the Mental Health Institute of Florida, and from today, this channel is also yours. Welcome.